I can't do this video. Can't do it. Welcome back to, I literally have read one that she lied to me.
No, you don't.
Okay.
That bottle was full before she started filming.
Basically, I filmed this whole thing and Gabby brought it to my attention that I missed out half the shit that we actually pay for and that we did last week. So we're gonna start again. Since the last time I did this video, a lot has changed. I now live out of home. I'm no longer a student. I work full time. We're living in Zone 2 in London. My best friend, Gabby.
Hey.
My flatmate, should I say.
My stay-at-home.
My stay-at-home mum. My stay-at-home, no, but you are, no, you're like my stay-at-home wife. We've realized that we are quite literally a couple. Like everything other than the sexual side to being a couple, like we are. No, shh. Anyway, we now live together. I'm no longer a student. Things are a little bit different. I'm paying for everything myself. Well, we're splitting costs, I guess, but I thought it would be cool 10 months on from the last video to do a little bit of an update. I'm 21, living in central London. Moved here just over 12 months ago from Sydney. So this, yeah, let's crack into it. Okay, so I'm gonna split it into variables and non-variables. Let's start with the non-variables, the boring shit. So
God, you're so scientific.
My thesis, no, sorry. My hypothesis is that I'm gonna spend a lot more than what I spent 10 months ago in a week, but that's a given. I'm gonna really quickly skim through what my non-variables each week are. So each week I pay for my Apple Music, which is £1.38, my EE phone plan, which is £4.60, the Adobe Creative Cloud license, which is £3.70. I pay £4.15 in water. Gas and electricity is £25. Broadband is £3.70. An espresso subscription costs me £1.45. That's pretty good in coffees. Yeah, in coffees. That's good. What did you spend today on a matcha?
Oh my God, £6.
Yeah, that's in 1 week. We have so many coffees in a week. Amazon Prime, 58p per week. And then our Dyson repayment cost me £3.17 a week. And in total, that comes to £47.73. And then my rent is £225. And so in total, my non-variable expenses are £272.73. Anyway, let's get into the fun stuff. So last week on Monday, here we go. So to get into work, we live in Zone 2. To get into work, I get the tube every single day. It's about 15 minutes from home, super easy and yeah, really convenient. So there's a little bit of context. I work within a hospitality sort of industry, so all of my breakfast and lunch, I guess, is kind of covered, so I don't have to take lunch to work. I mean, I do sometimes, but if I want to eat at work, I can. So a lot of my food costs, I guess, are covered in that sense. So there's a lot of context. So Monday, I went to work. I got the tube. It cost me £5.80 flat rate a day. And then we did an Amazon order. I got some more coat hangers, so that cost me £35. And then I picked up Gabby and myself some flowers, which was £15. And we got HelloFresh last week, which was £23. So we get that every fortnight or so, and it's just kind of to try new things, I guess. So all in all, on Monday, I spent £78.80. And then on Tuesday, I started the day off. I was working from Joe and the Juice rather than one of the venues, so I spent £7.70 on a juice, and that was kind of like.
What juice did you get?
I don't know, or maybe I got 2 coffees.
You probably ad-libbed it for this dumb shit.
Yeah, I like to add things into the smoothies. Like the broccoli and avocado that was in it wasn't enough.
What possible juice did you get? That was £7.30.
£7.70. I feel like that's the normal price.
Mine went the other way.
Ooh. No, I got like a super green something. The only reason I'm going with Joe and the Juice is because they have the app and I order it from the tube and it's sitting there waiting for me to pick it up when I'm there, and it just makes me feel so special, yeah. And there's like a loyalty thing on it, so like every 4 or 5 purchases, they're like, here's a free coffee, here's a free sandwich. And I'm like,
oh, I'm gonna continue
coming back for that, like you've got me hooked. So Anyway, Tuesday was an extremely emotional and high intensity day, so I went and got a drink after work. So we went to one of the venues near us. It was called Helllloooo. It's a really nice Tuscan restaurant, and Jess, my work colleague slash friend, and I got some wine and nibbles, and that was £27.60. And then I went past the Korean supermarket on the way home and picked up 2-minute noodles, which I did not eat because I actually wasn't hungry by the time I got home. So that was 99p. And then again, TFL was £5.80. And then so on Tuesday I spent £42.09. And then on Wednesday, went to work. I think I must have taken lunch to work or something because I didn't spend anything. And then I met Gabby and my sister, and we went and got our nails done. So I booked that through Treatwell, which is an app, and if you book on there, you can see lots of different salons, and then in their off-peak times they do a discount. So I think it was like 10% off the normal nail rate normally, except we went at peak time, so it was the full price. But you can usually get a discount, and then lots of different places around you run promotions for new guests and stuff, or new customers. So it's a really cool app to check out. So I spent £25 on my nails, and then it was £7.70 because we got the bus home, so a little bit more expensive that day. Then Thursday morning I had a really early call, so I went and took it from a cafe because I didn't want to wake up my sister, because I usually take it in the living room. That's where she's staying at the moment. So I went and sat at a cafe, which naturally meant I had to have a croissant while I was sat there. So
Bit of a quack song.
Had a quacky. So I had a coffee and a croissant, and that was £7.10. Fucking expensive croissants there.
Is that from that bread?
Bread Lab.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I go sit on one of the bakeries that's just along the water in Hammersmith. It's really nice. So I spent £7.10 there. Then I went to Tesco and picked up some more lemon and ginger, because I've been having lemon ginger drinks each morning, and that was £7.60. And then in the afternoon, on our way home, there's this app called Too Good To Go, which I would highly recommend having a look at. It's so much fun. I have a lot of fun with it, but it's a really good way if you're like around 4 to 6 p.m. looking for something nearby to eat. A lot of food distributors, all of their produce that's made that day and has to be sold that day legally can't be sold the next day. So they just either throw it all out, or they sell it through this platform called Too Good To Go. And I know there's a lot of them like that, but I have this one because I've seen it. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. So basically I went on, and there's like a Whole Foods sort of supermarket near us, and they were on there. So I was a little bit intrigued to see what it came with, and they basically give you a mystery bag. So I spent £3.30, and they gave me 4 or 5 products just randomly. She walked around the store and picked up, and it was really exciting. That was more of an entertainment thing than a grocery thing, because I came home and I got to like have a mystery bag of groceries and like all like Whole Foods vibe stuff. So that was a bit of fun. And then Gabby and I went and got dinner together. We went and got sushi down the road at a local Japanese place, and I spent £17.69. So on Tuesday I spent £130.23.
What?
How is this adding up so much? I don't know how I thought it got to 130, and I was right in being confused by that. It was actually £41.54 that day, so bear with me. All the numbers are going to be wrong from here on out, but on the screen it's right. And then on Friday I spent only £5.80 because that was the cost to get in and out of work.
God, you good.
I know. So on Friday night I actually went out. I went for pre-drinks, I went to dinner, and then we went to a club afterwards. In London, and I'm sure lots of other places across the world, but this wasn't really a thing in Sydney, but in London, all the nightclubs and lots of like nightclubby venues, they are run on the basis of men spending money. And the way that they get men to spend money is by having girls in the venue to spend the money on, or to spend the money around. Like, men aren't going to nightclubs unless there are girls there. It's really fucking outdated.
But I just reap the benefits of it.
Yeah, but seriously, if I'm gonna get abused on the street walking to the club, they might as well give me a free drink or two. So basically on Friday night, I went and got drinks at this new speakeasy that opened in Knightsbridge or Fitzrovia. And we went there, we had a few drinks, a few nibbles, and then we went to the Aubrey, which is at the Mandarin Oriental. And then we went to a nightclub. And because I cut the night short at like 12, couldn't...
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Why'd you cut that one short?
I just wanted to come home, so I was missing Gabby, so I came home. I couldn't get an Uber, so I got the night tube, which was quicker and obviously a lot cheaper, and I didn't spend a single cent. It was nice, but I might touch on that in another video because that's a whole other world which I was only recently exposed to in London, because obviously in Sydney, none of that crap happens. Anyways, Gabby and my routine on the weekend is that we go to Acai Girls in Fulham and we get ourselves a big fat acai. We actually went when they first opened a couple of times, and then they were doing like a giveaway as a part of sort of their launch strategy, and we happened to win that giveaway. So yeah, so we won the giveaway of we got free acai for 3 months and a coffee. So every single week we've made an effort now to go on like a big fat walk and go get an acai together. And then this time we ended up buying one of the salads because they look absolutely incredible every time we walk in. So we got a salad for later in the day. There was like harissa, pearl couscous, all that fun stuff. And then we went next door to Gail's and got some bread for the weekend. We got potato rosemary bread, which was the best bread, I think. Oh, that was some really good bread. And then of course when we were in there, we got some...
We ate the whole loaf.
Within 24 hours, yeah. We did have guests. So anyway, we did, Beck was here. And then, so we went to Gail's, and then we got 3 croissants as well, which I was filming like a branded thing and I needed some props. So we had to pick up some croissants.
We didn't want them.
We really didn't. No, I didn't want the cinnamon scroll on the almond croissant. Anyway, and then we went to Waitrose and did a stupidly big shop, and that was, my portion of it was £42.22, but we hadn't gone grocery shopping in a few weeks, so I guess that makes up for it. And then Saturday night, we went to Clapham. We went to a pub and got us around, and that was £10.30. And then I went on a date and I spent £21.50 because girlies, pay for your man's drinks. Every now and then, not all the time, every now and then. Anyway, my total on Saturday was £86.79. Let me tell you about Sunday. On Sunday, we went to Bournemouth. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the coastal town of Bournemouth, that is the southern coast of the UK. It's about 2.5 hours on a good run outside of London. So I was doing a branded deal with a company that I've worked with before, and I decided that I really wanted to go to the seaside, you know, lie by the beach, have a nice day. So Bournemouth was one of their locations and I've never been there before. So off we went. I convinced my sister and Gabby to come with me. Yeah, so basically we got the coach down to Bournemouth, which ended up being a 3-hour drive because Sunday traffic. That was fun. And about 3/4 of the way down, the weather like drastically changed and there was a storm brewing. So we got down there, the coach was £81.97, and then we had to get a taxi to the sort of central village because it was about a 20-minute walk and it looked like it was about to rain. So that was £7.10. Then we took refuge in a fish and chip shop on the water because that was as close to the beach as we could get without being in the extreme weather conditions. And that my fish and chips was £20.25.
Is it really?
Yeah, with service. Right. And then we were all drenched and feeling a little bit in a shit mood. So we went to Starbucks, got a chai latte that was £12.09, and I felt really bad for dragging everyone there. So we had our chai lattes, and then we went back, we got the bus back to the coach, which was £3.60.
We spent longer on the bus than in Bournemouth.
We spent 6 hours on the bus on Sunday, and we spent under 2. We were in Bournemouth for under 2 hours. So that was fun. It was really fun. And on Sunday, I spent £125 and 1 pence. All in all, last week I spent £499 and 52 pence. So basically £500. So my non-variable and variable expenses together came to £762 and 57 pence last week. And now let's compare that to my video 10 months ago, where my total weekly spend was £237 and 35 pence. Yeah, I've moved out now. I moved out now. We're living in like central London. But isn't that just so funny? At that time, I was like, oh my God, guys, this is so expensive.
You have a full-time job and you have to commute into work every day. Like you were doing uni from home last time. So that's like expenses that you can't help.
Yeah, I'm not like mad at myself. Like it is what it is. I'm having so much fun. But anyway, there was a fun little experiment.
That's an experiment I'm glad you did and I'm not doing.
You should have a look at it. It's really confronting.
Yeah, true.
I had no concept that I spent that much money in a week. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this style of video. I might do them more frequently. Maybe we could do like what I spend in a week on holiday.
Yeah, nice.
That would be fun.
You have to go on holiday for that one.
It's a bit business expense. Tax write-off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Next video is going to be the Paris vlog.
Oh yeah.
That Mia and Gabby are on my back about making.
I just want to see the footage.
Yeah, I know. I really want to edit it as well, but hopefully that'll be the next video. I'm going to start posting a little bit more, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big fat thumbs up if you did.
Cheers.
And cheers. Should we make kimchi fried rice?